Seawald to strike away. Here he comes. Cave, a fly ball to right field. Over is Carroll. He's got it. And the Arizona Diamondbacks are headed to the World Series. The Diamondbacks have won the National League Pennant.
Welcome back to another Valley Sports Plug Arizona Diamondbacks playoff recap for Game 7 of the National League Championship Series. I'm Chris Patrick, and joining me are Michael Benjamin and VSP Tallman here to break it all down for you. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Guys, I'm honestly at a loss for words right now, and I just can't bury the lead here. The Arizona Diamondbacks win Game 7 over the Philadelphia Phillies and are officially the National League champions. They'll advance to the World Series to face the Texas Rangers starting on Friday. They defeated the Phillies in this Game 7, 4-2. But I'm just going to go ahead and pass it over to these guys so they can share their thoughts on Game 7 and this series with the Phillies. So, Tallman, how you feeling, brother?
Fucking fantastic. Let's fucking party, guys. This is incredible. I mean, God, look at this baseball team silencing the city of Philadelphia tonight. Look at that crowd. Oh, man, how sad they probably are right now. And they have to go home, go to bed, and go to work tomorrow. And they don't get baseball anymore. Let's go. Go to the World Series, baby. But, hey, what an absolute gem of a game. Just an overall team win. I was thinking the whole time, I'm like, let's score first. Let's score first. The Diamondbacks are 5-0 this postseason in games where they score the first run. And guess what we did? We scored first, and we won the game. And we're going to the World Series, baby. What also jumped out to me, Kevin Ginkel is a fucking badass, guys. Look at this dude. He comes in the 7th, saves Sal Frank's ass, gets out of that jam in the 7th, comes out in the 8th, and strikes out the side, man. I mean, wow. What an incredible performance from that guy. What a great bullpen arm he's been all season and in the postseason. But what I really liked was listening to it on the radio when he struck out Real Muto to end the 8th. They're walking off the field, and the fans were just booing. Beautiful boos. This has been an incredible run, guys. Sweeping the Dodgers. We know how we feel about Dodgers fans. And then just absolutely putting any hope and dream that the Philadelphia Phillies had to bed. Incredible, incredible series. And the job's not done yet, fellas. Let's get it going. I can't wait for Friday.
Just something special, man. It's really hard to describe what this team has able to do the second half of this season, especially after the tough July that they had, dropping the first 9 in August. You know, there was one point where we were basically talking about all of these bullpen arms we would have to bring in at the trade deadline, adding another 2 starting pitchers, and this team just figured it out. Tallman hit it right on the head, man. That back half of the bullpen with Thompson, Ginkel, and Paul Seawald just shut the door on everybody so far this postseason. It's been something special to watch. And I have to give an absolute shout out to the most tenured Diamondback, Ketel Marte, more than well-deserved with the NLCS MVP nod. That was almost a moment that could bring a tear to your eye because you know the trials and tribulations that man specifically has gone through with this Diamondbacks club. But like Thomas said, man, it ain't over now. Let's go get it. Come on, Rangers, let's go.
Absolutely. The World Series for the first time since 2001. Just absolutely insane. Of course, we're not doing players of the recap here, but how could it not be guys like Corbin Carroll in this one? 3 of 4 with a sac fly and 2 stolen bases. Guys, they only had 1 stolen base in games 1 through 5 combined. And something switched up because in games 6 and 7, 8 stolen bases between those 2 games. They were playing Diamondbacks baseball, and that's what got us to the World Series. Another guy that could be player of the recap, Ketel Marte, 16-game hit streak to begin a postseason career, an MLB record. Just truly incredible. And my hat's off to Torey Lovullo, man. He has managed his ass off this entire playoffs, and especially in this series. We heard earlier today that Zach Gallen would be available out of the bullpen. And thank you, Torey, for not bringing him out. These guys that you trusted in Sal Frank, Ginkel, and Seawald got the job done. I can't even give Ginkel enough props for getting us out of that tough situation in the 7th and Bryce Harper up at the plate. Just truly clutch pitching, clutch batting, just a clutch Arizona Diamondbacks team. And I can't wait to see what we do next week and in the World Series. And that game 1 of the World Series will be played this Friday, October 27th in Arlington, Texas. First pitch scheduled for 5:03 p.m. Arizona time. Of course, we're going to keep bringing you a recap of every single Diamondbacks game through the remainder of the postseason. So make sure you subscribe right here on YouTube and set those notifications so you can stay up to date with all of the Valley Sports and Arizona Diamondbacks action. Well, for VSP Tallman and Michael Benjamin, I'm Chris Patrick, and we'll see you next time. Peace. Diamondbacks are going to the World Series! Ah!